Hi everyone. So today is May 14th. It's been almost 2 months since school's closed down and I miss you all a lot. But I was thinking today we could try to do some yoga together, which yoga is really just a chance to kind of move your body and breathe at the same time. And for all of us, we've been spending lots of time at home with ourselves and with our bodies, so it's really good to have a chance to move and stretch and breathe even when things feel hard. And today we're going to think about being brave. And so I'm wearing my lion shirt for thinking of being brave. And I think all of you have been really brave to keep learning and working and doing your best at home. And think about how we can be brave as we go into the next chapter, which is summer, and on to thinking about growing into our next school year. So thinking about how you've been brave and how you can be brave to keep going. So you can wear whatever you want, something comfortable. If you have a mat, you can grab a mat and use a mat. If not, you can use a towel, a blanket, or just on the floor, and we'll just play around and have a little fun. So I'm going to scoot back onto my mat, and you can start in just a comfortable seat. I'm going to sit crisscross. If you want, you can do that too. And we'll start by just taking a deep breath in. You can put one hand on your heart, one on your belly, and take a deep breath in. Feel your hand in your belly, feel your hand in your heart, and then let it out. 2 more times. Last one. And let it out. All right, and then you can give your shoulders a roll back. And then you can crawl right onto your hands and knees. I'm going to crawl sideways onto mine. And first you can just stretch out your feet if you want to by kneeling on the ground and resting on your heels. And then come onto your hands and knees and paddle out your feet like this. Stretch it out. And we're going to practice cat and cow pose. So first we're going to take a deep breath in and make a cow pose like you're smelling the grass, the fresh air. And then out into a stretch of cat pose. 2 more just like that. Breathe in. And out. Last one. In. And out. And now we're just going to stretch out your legs. Go ahead, you can take your right leg first and just stretch it out. And stretch your feet, kind of rock back and forth. 1, 2, 3, breathing in and out. And the other side, stretch it out. Okay, and then you're going to take your right hand and kind of wave it forward and wave it all the way up to the sky. And circle it out if you want to. That's roughy. And then tuck it under your left and lean down to just give your body a big, nice stretch. Give your shoulders a stretch. Breathe in. And breathe out. Sometimes Ravi likes to do it with me. And then you can put your right hand down and lift your left hand up. Wave it around. Lift it up. And wave it through. This is called thread the needle. Like you can imagine that your arm is threading through. And stretching it out. Alright. Nice job, everybody. Come back to your hands and knees. Paddle out your feet again. And this time we're going to tuck your toes. And push up. See if you can let your knees hover like this, and then slowly push all the way up into downward dog. And this one's called wag the dog. You can kind of bend your knees one at a time, stretch them out, look left, look right, feel it out. And then if you want to, you can practice sticking your right hand up, circle out your ankle, move it about, your left leg up, circle it out, move it about, and then come back into your downward dog and take a deep breath in and out, and deep breath in and out. And then you're going to look in between your hands, and if you want to, and you can try to jump up to the front of your mat, and then you're going to hang like this, forward fold, and rag doll, back and forth, go left, go right, wiggle it out. Wiggle your legs if you want to, and roll yourself up to stand. Now you can put your hands up all the way to the sky. See how high you can reach. Touch your hands at the top and come down. Breathe. And this is what we call mountain pose, which means you're going to put your left foot, your right foot down as strong as you can into the floor, your left arm, right arm down, and imagine that you are a mountain or something really strong and really sturdy. And if a giant gust of wind came and blew through the world, it wouldn't knock you over because you'd be standing so strong. Okay, so all the way we're going to go up again and down to the floor, and this time plant your hands and right foot back, left foot back, and back into downward dog. And this time when you take your left foot up to the sky, bring it through all the way and step it in between your hands. Okay, so then you're going to get light on your fingers, really strong in that left foot, and you're going to come up to the sky. This is our lunge. And then you're going to move your left hand forward, same as your foot that's forward, and come into warrior two. And again, you can imagine that you're going into a strong challenge. You're really brave, you're ready, your legs are firm, okay? And you're looking over that left hand, seeing what's out there, okay? So breathe in and out. And this time we're going to take your hand that's in the back and reach it down. Reach your left hand all the way up if you can and over your head, see if you can see it. And all the way back. And lift your left down and reach your right hand all the way up to the sky. Breathe in and back up. Okay, very nice, guys. Now, from here, watch this. You're going to put your left foot forward, and then this is star pose. So your legs again are really strong out, your toes are facing forward, your fingers are up to the sky, and you're imagining you're a big star. You're shining, you're spreading your light, and then you're going to turn your right foot this way, like this, and you're coming into warrior two on this side. Okay, so now your right hand is forward, your left hand is back. Look over your right fingers, see what's on that side, check it out, see where you're headed. Okay, and take a deep breath in and out. One more time, in and out. This time, again, this one's going to go back, your left hand all the way down, reach up, reverse your warrior, the world upside down, then come back forward and reach your right hand forward now to the floor if you can, or if not, you can put your right arm, elbow on your knee, reach all the way up, 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 and then come on back down like this. And then this is called plank pose. That means your left hand and right hand are down, your feet are back, and you're kind of like in a push-up. You can try a push-up if you want. One down, one more, two down, and then back up into downward dog. Okay, now we're going to try something fun, which is you put your knees on the ground, just like this again, and this time you're coming into child's pose. So you're going to put your head on the floor and just rock back and forth and take a little rest. Nice job, you guys. This is always somewhere you can come for your quiet, safe place, taking a rest. And roll back up, ready to keep going. Okay, and this time we are going to come back to our feet, back to our forward fold, and roll ourselves back up. Okay, so now we get to practice balance, and balance is something that really can help when things get hard. It helps you focus your mind, focus your body. Okay, and so you're going to get really strong in your left foot, and then reach your right out, and you can either just put it right here like a kickstand on your leg, or you can put it a little bit up your leg, or you can grab your right foot and put it right here on your thigh and practice being in tree pose. So you can keep your hands right here and focus on one thing that's in front of you and try to deep breath in and out. One more time, in and out. Very nice. If you feel really, really strong, you can go ahead and try to lift your branches up. Imagine you're a big, strong tree. Again, imagine the wind is coming through, trying to blow you over, but you stand strong. And if you fall, even that's okay too, because you can just shake it out and try again on the other side. Root your right down. These are your roots now. Your left is going to become the balancing leg. You can do a kickstand, a little bit up, all the way up. You can take your hands to your heart, one on the left on your heart or your right on your belly, or after you breathe in, you can reach your hands up and imagine they're branches blowing in the wind. or you can even try to stay still and look up at your fingers. Look up at, imagine the leaves in the sky. Breathe in and out. And again, fall out if you want. Shake it out. Get a little silly. Okay, now we're going to take our feet really far apart, kind of like that star pose again, but this time we're going to try something. It's kind of like a windmill pose. So you're going to take your left hand and put it down on the floor in front of you and reach your right hand up to the sky, and you can rock back and forth if you want. This is a good twist for your body. And then go ahead, put your right hand down on the floor in front of you, your left hand up to the sky, twist it out. Okay, and then if you want to, you can kind of rock back and forth like that. This time you can imagine you're like a big gorilla or just something else, swaying your arms, being really strong. If you imagine you're a gorilla, you can even paddle your chest like this, and you can make a sound. It feels kind of good. Imagining you're really strong. Paddle all the way up and down your arms if you want to. Roll out your shoulders and then jump back up and hands back to center. Roll it out. Okay, nice job, you guys. You can shake it out. Okay, so we're going to do one more balance pose. This is kind of a tricky one, but you're going to try it. So your right foot is going to come up again, just like with the tree. But this time you're going to bend your left hand, your left leg down, and try to see if you can put your right leg over your left. And then you're going to take your right hand and put it under your left. So look at that, you twist your arms like this and you try to bend down into a little eagle. Eagles are so wise and brave, and you can imagine you're an eagle up on one of the branches of those trees looking out. You can try to look up. You can try to go down. Go back and forth. Really good job. Again, if you fall out, it's okay. Shake it out, shake it out. Nice job. So that time you put your right over your left. So this time you're going to lift your left up, bend your right down, put your left foot over. You can rest it right there, just like in tree, like a kickstand, or you can try to twist it around. And then left under right. Twist it up. Good job. Wise eagle, looking up, looking down, looking all around if you want to try. And let it go and shake it out. Very nice. And this time, sometimes I just like to do like a big shake out. You can let your fists hit your back or your belly. You can, again, let them hit your chest if you want to, and roll it out. And we're going to raise our arms all the way up to the ceiling one more time, and one more time down. And this time, you're going to come all the way down onto your body. And you can shake your legs out now that they're on the ground. And I like to kind of like squeeze my toes and shake them out. And squeeze them, shake them out. Nice job. And then you're going to make a butterfly pose. So you bring your feet together, the soles of your feet together. You can give them a little rub if you want to, whether you're wearing socks or shoes or whatever you're wearing. And then you're going to grab your feet if you want to, or grab anywhere in your legs, and just flap your legs. Imagine they're butterfly wings, right? So in one of the classes I was in, we were talking about how caterpillars change into butterflies, and the caterpillars have been in their cocoons. They've been sort of resting up and getting strong and doing their best, and then they come out to be this beautiful butterfly. So you can imagine that we've been in our cocoons of our homes, right? Resting up, sheltering in place, and then when we come out into our somewhere in our next year, we can feel like we're ready to go like butterflies, okay? So if you want to, you can rock back and forth on your butterfly wings. And if you want to, you can reach your hands all the way out, and try to fold forward just to stretch out your back, let it feel good. And then reach them all the way back behind you and stretch up to the sky. Lean back and come back to center. And then you're going to, this time, put your legs all the way forward like this. Okay, and reach out. See if you can take your fingers and reach all the way out to your toes and do a forward fold. Okay, very nice. Okay, now we've got our hips open, so we're going to do a challenge, and it's just for fun. You take your left foot, your right foot, plant them on the ground, facing out a little bit, and you're going to make into a little squat like this. Okay, and these are called frog jumps, and we're going to do 3 of them just for fun. Okay, they're just to get some energy out. So you have your legs open and squat, and you're going to jump up 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then come back into your seat. And you're going to curl up into your legs this time. You can even squeeze your legs up if you want to. And if you've got your mat, you can roll back and forth just to roll it out and release. So let's do 3. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Okay, now if you want an extra challenge, you can do boat pose, which means you stick your feet out in front of you. You try to lean your back back a little bit, and you imagine like you're rowing a boat. Hold your belly in. 1, 2, 3, and then you can roll your back down all the way back. And we're gonna do one of my favorite poses is happy baby. You take your left hand, grab your outside of your left foot, your right hand, grab the outside of your right foot, and rock back and forth. Back and forth. Happy baby, like there was no cares in the world, no Zoom calls, no problems, right? No worries, just a happy baby. And then plant your feet back on the ground. We'll do one more stretch, and it's called bridge pose, right? And we are in a time of change. We're crossing the bridge into the next adventure, and you reach your bottom up, so there's like a hole under your back, between the back and the ground, and your feet are pressing into the ground, your hands press down, and you imagine you're a bridge. And then you're going to slowly let it go, like each part of your back is going down one at a time, all the way down. Very nice. That's kind of hard. And you can roll it out one more time. And then if you want to, it feels so good sometimes, just stretch your one leg out, stretch your other leg out, stretch your hands out next to you, and you can do this pose, which is called Shavasana, or corpse pose, which means it's like you have a chance to do nothing at all, and you just get to lie here and think about how good of a job you're doing and how much you're taking care of your body, right? And how ready you are for the next thing. So you just can lie there not doing anything. Take a deep breath in and out. You can close your eyes if you want to. One more. And out. And you can lie there as long as you need to or want to in this resting pose, so that you'll be ready to restart when you sit up. Fresh start to your day. But if you're ready, when you're ready, you can bend your knees and roll over to one side. Rest your head there on your arm, and take your other arm and push yourself up back into sitting, back into how we started, but with a fresh mind, fresh body, fresh breath, fresh brave. And if you want to, again, you can take your hands on your legs. You can put them down if you want to be grounded. If you can put them up if you want new energy, or you can take one hand on your heart, one on your belly, and we'll start with 3 more breaths, just like we began. We'll end that way. Ready? 2 and 3. All right. Awesome job, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you can do some more of this at home, and I will be sending you lots of good energy and strength for the rest of your day. Bye, everybody.